Well, we all know a storm is coming, and I've been sitting here contemplating my own personal preps and thinking about things that are going on in the world. And if I had to put money on it, I'm going to say the economic collapse is probably going to come along at any time that Trump's president. Now, it's not, I don't say that because I don't like Trump. I just think the powers that be have it in for him, and he would probably be the perfect scapegoat for that to happen because then they could be like, see, we told you that would happen if you voted for Trump. Honestly, I think the Democrat Party, they want an economic collapse to happen because that would do nothing but further their agenda and give them a excellent platform to stand on for the next election to get a democratic socialist presidential candidate to actually win the presidency. Now, it's really easy for me to prepare because it's just me now and my dog and my cat. But I can't imagine a lot of you preppers out there that have substantial families, wife, several kids, cat, dog, fish, what, whatever. I can't imagine the amount of resources that it takes to prepare for a family of that size, let alone extra people that might come by that need help, close friends and close family members. I mean, as you can see in this picture, it takes a lot just for a family to prep. It just kind of boggles my mind. So that's my question. Are you preparing for extra friends and family that are going to need help? Because trust me, us people that prep are kind of a rare breed of people. We're getting larger, but we're still a very, very, very small percentage of the population. And also, how do you budget for something like that? Yeah, I mean, you just can't do beans and rice. Well, I guess you could, but in a perfect world. But how are you budgeting for that? How much time and effort are you putting towards that? And just kind of fill me in because I'm curious. This is something I'm debating in my head because yes, it's easy for me, but I would like to take care of some of my extremely close friends and family in case they need it, and I know they're going to need it. Even the people in my family and my friends that say, "Oh, they're okay, they are preparing," they're really not doing jack shit. They think 10 cans of green beans and a case of water is what it's going to take when there's, say, like an economic collapse. Now, another reason I ask these questions because this is the second time in probably 3 years I've actually had to dig into my personal preps to stay afloat and to have food to eat. The first time I had an issue with a job because the surgery on my finger, and this time I had to take the last 6 months off work to help take care of my mom, which passed away in December. And all of my preps, I'm probably down to 20% of what I used to have, except for all the beans and rice. Now, the beans and rice for me is I guess you can say, if you see me eating beans and rice, then shit's got bad because I don't want to get stuck eating beans and rice all the time. But if I'm doing it, we're in pretty bad shape because I like to have a nice stocked pile of good stuff to eat. So since I have to restock everything as far as my preps go, I'm currently evaluating or reevaluating the whole prep situation. Should I go ahead and make contingencies in case I have extra people stop by, friends or family or whatnot? And I'm actually contemplating on moving locations. Like I've got a home here and it's in a subdivision, and I'm actually thinking about selling it and getting a more suitable location to live that will be my bug out location. But at the same time, have enough space, say like 5 acres in the woods, that if I did have a few friends and some family members come by, there would be room enough for everybody to spread around and not be on top of one another. But that's just kind of what I have going on in my head. But I guess it's my question to you guys. Like I said before, I mean, are you preparing for friends and family that don't prep to ask for help and maybe stop by and try to get some assistance? Is that part of your preps? And if so, how are you doing it? What type of preps are you storing? Is it really a dent on your budget? Just anything, any kind of information you can give me would be beneficial, because I'm trying to figure this out in my head, and if it's something that I really want to put some serious thought into. And I know there's a lot of preppers out there that have the mindset of like, no, screw everybody. If they won't listen and they won't prepare, then it's on them. Just they have to suffer too bad. But you know, I don't know if I want to be that type of prepper. I don't want to be out someplace by myself with all these supplies and you know sufficient, but yet I've got other friends and family out there that are having a really hard time that I could be helping. Plus, it'd be nice to have some type of community at my bug out location with people that I could trust, and we could all work together as a team. But I know a lot of preppers are split, on this subject. So, anyways, please leave your comments below, and have a discussion in the comments. It'd be really interesting to see what everybody else is doing. So please like and subscribe to the video, smash the bell icon for me, and I'll talk to you guys later.